Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. Hopefully, you are well and you are rested. Okay, let's go and see what's coming out in the energy for y'all today. But before I do, welcome to all being 1111 Energy, Soul Tribe family. I hope you're well and I hope your families are well. Okay. If you're new to the channel, allow me to be the first to welcome you. Sometimes I come in hot and sometimes not. What that means is I do cuss and curse. I speak the truth and I call out names when guided too. I say cuss and curse because I guess east, west, north, south coast, y'all say cussing, some say cursing or whatever. So I'm trying to accommodate, but at that same token, I think you get it. So welcome. Welcome to all being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. To my A1s who are my day ones, Soul Tribe family members as a whole, I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you so much for everything that you do for our space. I am truly grateful. Okay. Let's see here. Thank you for like, share, subscribes, hitting your notification bell, dropping comments below, donating to the space. I am grateful. And I appreciate you guys. And that sigh was just because there's always somebody trying to do some sort of brute force over here. I just see it every time. I don't know what they're trying to go through. It's just like, damn, they mad. Okay. They are on it. But we're going to see what comes out, y'all. Okay. But before we do, you already know, bringing in the divine creator of all living things, asking for the divine to keep us with protection during this read, all reads, and all the time, asking for clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment to include grace to move throughout this place, 3D space. Okay. Tapping into the energies, asking for, yeah, somebody's fired up. Tapping into the energies, asking the divine to keep us protected from all negativity, witchcraft, evil eye, all those bad things, right? Any negativity being projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family, we ask for that the divine to protect us from that, shielding our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels, as we too shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels. Okay. All right. All right. Let's get in here, family. Shay, and thank you, divine. What is it? What is the energy? What is the energy, please? And thank you. So there's an energy here that has something to do with someone's journey, your voyage. Okay. Pity the fool who mocks the queen's grace. Oh, that was a deep little pity the fool who mocks the queen's grace and this journey and voyage. So this has something to do with Queen King, take it how it resonates, but there's Queen here, feminine energy here. Somebody could have been trying to mock your journey, okay, or something along those lines because you've been on this journey for a while. The reason I say that is because we have everything out here. We have planets. This looks like the moon, the star, the world. And this planet here, I do believe, is that Jupiter is that has that thing around it. Yes, that does look like, I don't know. I don't want to lie about it. So, mm, could be to me, even though it doesn't have that ring around it, but it could be Uranus, Saturn, okay, or Jupiter. Looks more like Jupiter, but just it has this ring around it. Interesting. Okay. All right, family. So you've been on this journey or this voyage for a while. Your energy at this time is you are in a queen's energy. You could be Empress energy, okay? All the queens in the upright, all right? Or you could be a Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay. Take it how it resonates. What's the next message, Spirit, please, and thank you. Wow. So somebody took a wrong route. Okay. There was a no entry point here. So trust the signals. The universe knows your path. So I feel like on your path, family, somebody took a wrong route or they came towards you or something was done wrong. Okay. Yeah. Heavy tidings. Yep. Signal of unease. Ooh, grim messages. Look, that's what it was. Damn. This is giving me the energy of like somebody invading your space through technology. It could be your cell phone, it could be, through your emails and all kind of stuff. But there was heavy tidings here. Okay. Signals of unease and grim messages were seen and received and read. And yes, somebody took a wrong route. Mhm. You're doing something you're divinely guided to do, but somebody was definitely trying to be all up in your energy with a lot of negativity. Okay. Things that could have been weighing heavy on your heart, your mind, your peace of mind. Okay. I'll leave it here because they are kind of small. Mm. Hmm. And I feel like this voyage or this journey, I heard it was set afoot by the divine. Mm. Yeah, somebody at the bottom of this message, they were barred from entering. They weren't supposed to enter. This is for members only. Somebody, despite the fact that I heard they just shit, somebody violated universal law because your path was divinely guided, I feel. Your journey, your voyage, yeah, it was divinely guided. And this message comes out, pity the fool who mocks the queen's grace. There was somebody that definitely did that. That was a wrong route, wrong turn. No entry here. Trust the signal, trust signals. The universe knows your path. So the universe, something here you need to recognize. There's some sort of signals, but there could have been somebody interfering. Okay, heavy tidings. Mm, mm. Yeah, there was somebody is picking up on your frequency that you're not at ease. Yeah, there is no, what? There is no peace without war. Damn, this is what they picking up on. I promise you. Somebody here is picking up on that energy. You may be, but how can they pick up on your energy? I feel like somebody disrupted your space of healing. Mhm, mhm. And this brought in a storm because there is no peace without war. And then you got that flames in there. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. War is out there. Mars energy, Aries energy. This might be the energy you're in. Wow. And yeah, breaking the mirage, clearing the fog, the mist. Somebody is out here clearing up some shit. Family. Mm. Tell me about this journey and voyage. Y'all, I just got this thing. I got it because it was like really okay. I'm a big kid. I like art and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm indifferent. Wow, I'm in different limits. Okay. I'm in different limits. Indifferent. Something here was indifferent. Okay. There was no compassion. Yeah. I feel like the universe, oh, excuse me, the universe is disinterested, okay, disinterested, excuse me, in making any peace with this energy. Somebody here in number 10, 51, 21, 22, 18, 30, 13, and 24, I think. Yeah, 24. Look, the universe knows that you're uneasy. Okay, this is what I'm feeling right here. Okay, I heard that. It's like this energy here has a very careless, they don't give a damn. Okay, but let me just look at this because there's something behind that. Hold on. Mm, mm. Yep. And that was a no-go. Somebody like really disrupted your peace or really disrupted your healing process, and they did it intrusively. And dangerously threatening kind of energy, I feel. Yeah, confronting the beast within me. And this may be your shadow side that reacted to that. And that's why, it's like you set up this fence, okay, this locked gate, barred entry. Like this is giving me the energy because of what somebody did. No one is allowed in. And you're in this energy of, there's no peace. Okay. There is no peace without war type energy. This could be, them thinking that as well or feeling that way because they have a very indifferent thing. It's like they don't give a damn. This is giving me somebody, the, you could have been dealing with people that gave two shits about anything, their life, their family, or anything, right? That may have put you back into an energy family where you had to confront the beast within you. Because I feel like this beast within you has something to do with there's no peace without war type energy. Mm. Because someone just really violated, and I heard that spirit said, yeah, because this is where they came in. They took the wrong route. I feel like somebody took a route to intimidate you. Yeah, the tempest, the tempest. Yeah, it's like somebody took you from your energy of being a graceful queen, king energy or whatever to, a butterfly and tried to stick them in some sort of storm. You were in a healing process and somebody came in and intrusively. Hmm. And that set off all the alarms. Yep. They caused you some sort of anger or chaos. Whatever that anger and chaos was. And I don't know if it was, I feel like somebody disrupted a peaceful person, okay? Or a peaceful energy. Take it I say people, person, places, and things sometimes. He, she, they, them, their, her, all that, he, all that, okay? But someone disrupted your energy. And when they disrupted your energy, I feel like that messed up. I feel like that messed up something. Mm, damn, somebody was healing and somebody came in and just totally messed up their whole frequency. And this could have angered the universe, angered the Most High, angered your angels, spirit guides, ancestors, and everybody. And now there's a lot of people in chaos. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah, I promise you, as you sow, so shall you reap. See, see, you see how people do invading you, knowing you done been through a lot. They don't care though, because this energy was indifferent. They gave two fucks. Hmm. I feel like because they gave two fucks, family, there's no peace. Mm-mm. Somebody really did like do something, and I feel this was like on a level to where why I'm hearing what I heard anybody could get it at this point just because you were like you already were trying to heal, but fuck, this is some selfish motherfuckers. That's who they are. I'm pissed now. Okay, because that's exactly the energy. Hmm. Somebody can actually track your energy through your technology. That's amazing. But I feel like there's something, because you know why I know they can do this though, family? Because you know those heartbeat little apps that you can, check your heart and all that shit. And you just put your finger on the back of that camera, okay? And it looks at your heart rate. Somebody can actually track your energy and where you're at through your technology. That's why it's heavy tiding is here. Yeah, signals of unease. Yeah, somebody's able to track your energy or something like that. And with technology today, it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, that's why justice is coming at the bottom of the deck. Somebody has really fucked up. hmm And they were causing sorrow, madness, struggle, okay, agony, chaos. Look. Yes. They were wearing multiple masks here. It was a dream weaver. Shit. Woo! Yeah, justice is coming in. I feel like the universe, because you were on your path, okay? And everything was well and good until this happened. hmm Until this person caused some chaos and sorrow and madness, okay? And I feel like, tried to paint some sort of false picture of you, try to put you through some agony and struggle here. Mhm. And this person was wearing a mask. Yeah, because you see how they look like they're all sweet and shit. And you see they got this butterfly over here, which, would, result from, going through the work and shit. Like you're going through a lot of transitions, okay, when you are on this path of seeking the light versus the dark. But somebody tried to put on a mask like they were like, pretty, nice, all that. And they're not. They're not. I feel like they are about causing drama, chaos, and everything else. And somebody found that out. There's a dream weaver here. Yeah, lucid space. Create your truth and break free. And I feel like that's what you had to do. You had to speak on some shit. You may have had to speak on you had to speak on something because you were dealing with a masked energy that wore multiple masks. And with this dream weaver, okay, it's not like a dream catcher. It's like someone that is trying to, with this web here, someone trying to get you caught up in a web. And then I see this, yeah, this was like somebody that, I cannot make it up. This motherfucker is giving me the energy of like toxic as fuck. Like they look like this, but they're really this. Somebody was able to see that. Yeah, prayers denied, divine wrath, unforgiven sins. Yeah, somebody is unforgiven for this situation here. If somebody went to the divine praying for something they did to somebody that was in a healing, the divine said, hell to the no. Prayers denied, divine wrath at this time. Wow. For some unforgiven sins. I feel like this is this energy because they came up against the earth angel. I heard they came up against the divine. Mm. Look, because that's where you was at, mind, body, and unity, and motherfuckers got you in a different energy. Ugh. Oh boy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And then I look over and see the Empress and the Magician. Damn. And the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. And the Ace of Pentacles. So you have out here the Empress energy. So you are abundant and nurturing energy. Okay. And not only that, family, but you've been really working hard on growth and accomplishing things and everything else. You're an action taker. Okay. And you use the tools that you have to take positive action. And in taking this positive action, it isn't about anything else but manifesting what it is that you need in your life to make sure that you're good. And in the process of doing that, whatever the divine path that you're on, the divine led you to that path. They led you there. And when I say they, I mean your whole spirit team, okay? The divine, the most high, first and foremost, the angel spirit team, your ancestors, everybody, right? Okay? All the energies that are for the most high God, for the right, okay? They led you here. And right in the middle of you healing, these motherfuckers came in and they came and look, they were pissed because you have been working on, okay? You have been working on, like y'all, the other day, and I'll tell you where I think this is and why I feel this energy is because the other day I was driving and I just took me a cool little ride, and it was on Independence Day, and it was early in the morning and no one was out. I mean, the streets were just like bare ass empty, and I was like, "Oh, this is beautiful," but somebody like zeroed in on my plate, and the way they looked at my plate, I felt like, "What the fuck was that about?" Right. And it had me upset. Somebody out here it had done something. And then that's when I got that channel message about what I was hearing pertaining to gangs because I feel that was a gang member. Okay. No, he was not of my nationality. Okay. If you question it. But yeah, that's exactly what happened. And see, it's all because you're making your way, okay? And you're making your way through, you've already worked and you couldn't deal with Three of Pentacles energy. They did not want you there. They made it very difficult. And I'm talking about the ones who have been gang stalked on these jobs where you couldn't even hold a job down just because motherfuckers was pissed off at you because number one, I guarantee you, you were working. And see, that was showing them up, okay? Because you weren't there to shuck and jive. You was there to get a job done and take your ass home because that's what you were being paid for. You weren't there to be friends. You were there to be cordial, get your job done, and go home. But people want to fuck with you. And they've been doing that ever since you've been in the working industry for some of y'all. Okay, not everybody, but for some of y'all. I feel like somebody was pissed off and trying to disrupt. This is what this bitch was doing. She wanted to disrupt what an Empress had going on. Empress magician with the Ace of Pentacles out here. Yeah, somebody wanted to disrupt your flow. Put some hazy illusion there. That fucking shit wasn't hazy. That shit was uncomfortable and you felt targeted. Whatever it was, it doesn't have to be the example I gave you, but it was there wasn't no hazy illusion. That shit was not appreciated whatsoever. So now your guard's up and you like, fuck it. War's on. I feel like the divine is like, y'all done took my goddamn earth angel back words. And now they back in this energy of where anybody can get it. Hmm. An auroral dream. Hmm. An ether dance, literally. Somebody tried to take you back and they took you back too far, or they offended you too much. And you had an open heart for everybody. But now, shit. Yeah, now any prayers, they're being denied with divine wrath for anybody out there praying. You got this auroral dream here. Auroral dream here. The you know what it is, family. The auroral. The aurora, right? But this is the aur auroral auroral dream. Whatever they was hoping for and dreaming for, I just heard shit. That's in the ethers. That's in the ethers. Like whatever they did, whatever happened, their prayers are denied and divine wrath is out here. Unforgiven sins. Yeah. Especially when it comes to a human life. What is this saying at the bottom? It says ascend to the highest vibration of human life. Harmonize your energy and what is that? Harm harm brace your true being. What is that? It's HARMBRACE. Harm brace. So harmonize your energy and then harm brace your beginning. I hope I'm saying that right. And see, this is what I'm saying. You're here and this is where you were and this is where you know what I'm saying? And then they came in with the bullshit. And because they did that, damn, Spirit is saying prayers denied. The divine is actually saying at this time, prayers denied, divine wrath, unforgiven sins. So I feel like somebody, had something that planned or wanted to do or did something. Yeah, somebody here is an enchanted cat, spiritual energy, mystic power, inner magic, divine force. Wow. Fortune's protection, barriers against darkness. Look, somebody came in. Listen, you are kind. Wait, why? Almost here. You are pretty. You are kind. You are intelligent. Okay, you are love. But then there's this side. Yep. Somebody got somebody fired up. Yep. And then I look over the primary God, Yahweh, Yahweh, Jehovah, universe, whatever you want to say. But I'm gonna tell you now, on this journey in this, yeah, somebody came, they did bad. They did bad. And I feel like that unleashed the darkness within you. And you've been healing that darkness. You've been healing those energies of, you know, confrontations and you know what I'm saying? And all and being in this beast mode energy. Like you've been healing that because you've been battling and fighting for a very long time. But they just couldn't help themselves. It was just too tempting. They just couldn't help themselves. It was just too tempting. They're addicted to this type of toxicity. They love drama. They love, love bombing people and everyone for that matter. They just like toxicity. I feel like they shouldn't have did that. They should not have did that. They should not have done that at 27, 27. Yep. Somebody out here, you about to do another cord cutting because yeah, your cutoff game is something else. So yeah, you cutting out, you cutting some shit off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cut cording. Yep. You had to cut somebody off. Yep. And go in a new direction when it comes to healing and loving yourself. Yep. And that's what's taking place now, family. Okay. So I think I'm going to leave this message here. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. All right. Hopefully it resonates with you. I love you and the divine loves you. After the second shuffle, you got 333 at the bottom of the deck. Mhm. So, I hope this didn't take you back too far, but I feel like, it's if you're in this energy right now, that's the reason they did this is because you got a hating ass person, family. Okay. And you need to go in a different direction to get back to where you are. I feel you still have this Empress magician, uh, Ace of Pentacle energy, but somebody did disrupt you or disrupt it and you could be a little fired up. Okay. You could be a little fired up. Okay. And right now, with that being the case, it's not a good look. It's not a good look for you. And I feel like you've given an environment enough of your everything, everything. So now it's time to definitely get away from that environment. Okay. Yep. That's what I'm seeing and hearing with this. Yeah. Because look, this is all it's been causing you conflict, okay? Some of y'all could be in worry, anxiety, you know what I'm saying? Restless, sleepless nights, you know what I'm saying? You're not comfortable, you can't sleep. Yeah, and a lover knows this. And the lover knows you've been battling and standing your ground against a lot of energy. Okay. And I feel like there is somebody out here that could pick up on that too. Uh-huh. They already know you pissed or some shit done fucked you up and you're just not willing to even play with nobody now. Ew. And then after the three more shuffles, and that's the truth. Yeah, that's the truth. You ain't playing with nobody now. You ain't fucking with nobody now. Everybody is on the radar. You don't give a fuck. Everybody now. And I feel like, yeah, that's why these prayers right here, prayers denied, divine wrath, unforgiven sins. Yeah, somebody was planning to do you something. And and you don't even know if the plan is over. That's really where they fucked up at. Cause that's why you're in this energy. That's why you're in this energy of fired up. hmm hmm Okay, family. So now I'm gonna leave that there. And to know that they collaborated with somebody too. Fuckers. Yeah, they transformed something. Okay. And I feel like that was communicated. That was communicated. They transformed something that was communicated. That got back to your spirit team because you were in this energy of kindness. And now you are not. All right, family. So their prayers are being denied. Divine wrath. It was an unforgiven sin. Damn. Damn. Yeah. And you're wise. Okay, family. So be grateful. Okay. Be grateful for your wisdom, your discernment, and all of that. All right. Okay. I feel like the divine will help you. Okay. When it's time for you to make your move, the divine will help you. I feel like the divine has been channeling to some of you who are in bad communities, bad environments, how you need to move. Okay. That's what I'm hearing too. How you need to move. Okay. And when I say how you need to move, yeah, you need to get the fuck out of a community. You know that part, but how you need to move is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, how you need to move, that kind of energy. Okay, babies, I love you so, so much. Thank you for being here. Let's close out. At this time, Divine, I ask that you continue to keep us with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth in our lives and all the time. Ashe and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.